Bronami code.
Well, what do we have here?
Mansoor, where are we today?
We are at Effy's Big Gay Brunch in Tampa!
What did we get for the show?
Well, none other than Effy, Allie Katch, it's
BUSSY!
Put yourselves over!
Okay, we just entered a parallel dimension that I was not expecting at all. I'm Effy.
Started going.
This is Allie Katch.
We just turned on, like before this, we're very okay.
Well, you know, like I've particularly chosen to turn it on in a way that I never really have to meet that high of an expectation.
Yeah.
So it's very just like, I'm turned on, but it's lackadaisical. You know what I mean?
Good.
Turned on to describe that to me.
Yeah, so to introduce you to us, if they don't know, they know you're like worldwide superstars. This is Allie Katch. She's a professional wrestler. I'm Effy. I'm sort of a court jester who can talk really well.
That's kind of how we described ourselves
We were
in
clowns.
our previous
We were
job.
clowns.
Yeah, as clowns.
Being clowns is actually,
Clowning is a noble profession.
It's pretty good.
you know, knights are cool and they have swords and they're tough, but they die in battle and the jester lives on.
Yes, and the king has a lot of knights, but one clown.
And who gets the last laugh?
The king.
The king.
The king.
When he kills the clown for telling a too funny joke.
So today we're going to be talking about feudalism.
Yes.
Right. Speaking of feudalism,
Yeah.
look at this video game that we have. This is, of course, our show, the Bronami Code, episode 3.
Legally distinct.
Legally distinct. And we are playing a video game. Tell us, guys, about your experience with video games.
You guys be playing video games?
Okay.
He does.
I play a lot of video games.
Yeah, we talked about Dream Daddy.
We did.
Yes.
You know, I finished Dream Daddy the first time, and then I realized I can end up with any of the Dream Daddies, and I played it a second time, and then I realized I was not interested in any more Dream Daddies than that.
That's kind of the thing with a dating sim is like you fall in love, and you're not supposed to go back and you're supposed to fall in love with somebody else. You just fall in love with the one you fell in love with. Which daddy did you pick?
I don't even remember. Like, this is, can I tell you
It was a
something?
torrid affair.
Come on.
My hard drive is erased every couple of weeks,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's the happiest I've ever been.
That's understandable.
You know, people will say to me things like, "Do you remember this? Do you remember that?" And honestly, it used to scare me, but now, no, and I love it.
I
And
mean,
smile.
rightfully so. You like got dumped on your head plenty yesterday.
No, listen, it looks real. It's not.
You have how many staples?
Yeah, let's.
Live stitch cam. Editor zoom.
Zoom.
Enhance.
Zoom. Enhance.
It's what we call in the gay brunch being versatile.
Verse tops is
So
Bussy.
we just had a match.
We did.
We made out. I mean,
The main event, by the way.
We made up. And now we're playing video games.
Yeah.
Can I tell you one thing I was pleasantly surprised about with you two, professional sports entertainers? Sometimes I have to explain things that sound like I'm doing it because it's my fetish in a professional way.
God bless Effy.
God bless Effy. God bless Brady. And today, it was easy to explain these things that seem like fetish content to you in a professional way, and you weren't guessing if there was underlying issues. Like when I sucked all of Speedball Mike Bailey's toes, he was fine with it, but he pulled me to the side and he said, "Effy, do you have a foot fetish?" And I said, "Not."
He did this?
I said, "Speedball, not particularly." And he says, "Well, then are you okay with this?" And I was like, "Just because it's not a fetish doesn't mean I don't." You know what I mean?
This is a video game. It's called Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, I think is his name.
Yeah, that's
I'm
him.
just going to give this to Effy,
Okay.
Where'd you
and I'm
find
just going to say go. And the
figure it
only
out.
button you have to worry about is this,
This one.
Just move it around
This is a
like
game
a nipple.
about getting over.
That's right.
So you should be great at it.
Oh, do I have to get over
see,
that?
You got it already.
Okay.
Wow.
My problem is, you know, I have a lot of empathy in my spirit.
Yeah.
And
Chop
when
it
I see
down.
this poor man
Chop it
living
down.
in a barrel,
Yeah,
I
what
think,
does that say about the society that he lives
It's skibbity
It's skibbity toilet.
skibbity barrel.
where is the
skibbity
joy?
cauldron.
When does the suffering end? Does this just continue
in?
onward?
It's Sisyphus.
You're trying to get him to the top of a waterfall so we can go down it.
Okay, but why is he going through trees? Trees usually, there's directional
You gotta
sides.
chop the tree down.
Can't go around.
He's in a bucket. He can't walk.
Has he tried to get out of the bucket or has he accepted his
So
fate?
close.
I think.
Oh, come on.
Here we go. Come on.
Oh, come on, baby.
Will we get past the first?
Oh!
You can
First
jump.
tree.
That's what you mean by momentum.
Yes.
Do you think
I
he's
think
gassed.
it's the water.
Do you think he's disfigured?
Yeah,
Has he
what's the
tried to get
backstory
out?
here?
I'm so worried about this.
Oh! Oh!
Come on. Okay, wait. Have y'all gotten over this tree before?
We don't
Years
get
ago.
over, brother.
I think the farthest
years
I got-
ago.
Well, this was.
Allie, let me tell you a secret.
Yeah.
You're probably going to be excellent at this game.
I don't know.
I think.
Needs a gentle touch.
There's a
You
lot
don't
of
think
them
I'm
that I tried
gentle?
to get over and they didn't. So.
Oh, can I brag on you for a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
We love
So,
being bragged on.
not to steal her thunder, but she usually says there's an Allie and an Effy, and what that means is there's someone who's really good at structuring and thinking about wrestling, and then there's the hot one who stands around and poses.
100%.
Girl, I live for us. So hot.
We're the
But
hot
you
ones.
two are like, you walked in and you're immediately a wrestling genius, and then you deal with me with my little fog brain today, and you could translate into something that made sense to me coming out that doesn't make sense into something that made sense for you.
We were put together by complete coincidence. They didn't know that we were
Really?
best friends.
So we read.
We were pulled into the office of a man who shall not be named.
Yeah.
And he said, you guys are going to be models now.
Oh, you're doing great, Allie.
And he says, we said, hey, sir, did you know that we're best friends? Like, we go on cruises together. And he was like, no, I didn't.
Is this like a Cuba Gooding Jr. cruise or like
A
a?
Disney cruise.
Disney.
Oh,
Disney
ugh.
cruise.
What?
We got kids.
We got kids.
Oh, what?
Okay, so we have a monkey doll, and whenever I go, where's the monkey? She goes,
Now
go!
I'm stuck.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
the
it's
true
fun the
Being
first
around.
time, but yeah.
Can I tell a baby story?
Of course.
Yeah.
My brother lives in Tampa where we are right now.
You were going to say, my brother was a baby.
My brother was a baby, but now he's making a baby. And I said, hey, brother, who I don't see, he's like a regular person with a wife and a job and like a retirement account. I said, I'm going to be in Tampa where you live. And he said, I'm going out of town for a baby shower. And I think the universe is saying, Tampa can't handle both of us at the same time.
No.
He came to the first Big A brunch in Tampa. And he said, the guys in this match, they got red stuff all over them. How are they doing that? I said, they're breaking glass light tubes against each other's skin and bleeding. And then he almost threw up and left.
God. What did you do in Texas? Talk about your career. It's interesting.
Wow.
People want to know that.
I was just saying, because I'm from Texas, and I went to.
What part of Texas are you from?
So I grew up in Arlington,
Okay.
and then I was.
Is that
living-
That's where Hank Hill lives.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
Arlen.
Is that actually? Oh.
But it's
It's
based.
called Arlen, but it's based on Arlington. But I live like right by where
I can't-
like Mania was.
Oh, okay.
But then I moved to Austin for college, and then I went to like a Booker T like fan camp thing.
Yeah, it was the fantasy camp.
Yes, the fantasy camp,
Yeah.
and then I
sounds
said,
fun.
"Psh, I'm gonna do this."
That was your first experience wrestling?
It
No,
was like-
this is
it
a
so was
nightmare.
like they let fans pay money, like a bunch of money,
Oh,
to just
shit.
like
I feel
learn
like
a
if I,
headlock.
Yeah.
It's like a
And,
little
like,
day camp.
Yeah, and then at the end, if you want, you can take a body slam. Like imagine like
pay to
people,
take a body slam.
people lining up going, "Yeah,
Please
body slam
bump
me."
me.
That's so corny.
But also imagine you being like, "Okay, can you please post here?" Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it was really
And then you were like,
whatever.
I'll do this for real?
yeah.
like,
And
but
so then I went back to Austin and I found a school and that was it.
Austin.
I gotta say, I used to be like, oh, like I'm clearly a carnival person to survive, but like I'm a good carnival person. And the more ways I find out about these old legends and how they make money in weird carny ways, the more I go like, honestly, good for you, Booker T.
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna blow
I
this?
think just get up the house and
Sis.
let's just don't
Please
mess
don't
it up.
fall.
God, oh my god,
Sis!
oh my god.
Slow
Slow,
and steady.
Gentle
Slow.
touch. A gentle
Just-
touch.
all right, so
Now-
sit
now-
the cauldron
now
down.
Lower yourself down.
Lower.
Push up on the analog
But he
stick.
keeps going.
Up on the analog stick. Yes.
Yeah, okay,
now
now.
slowly
Okay.
turn it towards the floor.
Okay.
No.
No.
Slow.
This guy.
Hold on.
No.
Pull,
Okay,
pull.
in.
Okay, and then, well,
Hold
it's
on.
a little, maybe, okay,
There,
now down,
there.
no, hold on,
No.
hold on. Go down, press up, but slower,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Okay, towards the ground.
Okay. Ah! Allison, I swear to God, why am I still holding this? This is outrageous.
You probably could just swing, do a big swing off that
Chillax.
ramp.
Please. Can I ask y'all a question that sounds more serious than it is?
course.
What scares you guys about being out on the indies?
Just paying for my daughter's food.
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing great. Oh, fuck it! Why did you go the other way? You were already going the right way. You were already going the right way. You just had to keep
I got
going.
scared!
Anyway, so yeah, feeding my daughter.
To answer your question, our biggest fear was the first show that we came back, the
Yes.
DPW show.
Yes.
Where
We were
came
surprised.
out,
Yes.
And we were surprised. We weren't announced. And we were like, if they don't pop for us, we should just quit the business
have
right
to
now. Like we should have to call
We
it
have
a day.
to
'Cause
quit,
we'll have no
100%.
momentum. We came back early before our 90 days were up, and we were like, if they don't like
Did
us,
that feel like a risk? Or you think like, I don't know,
Yeah,
they might
but
not do
just
anything?
didn't appear.
Well, I didn't think that they liked us. Because we weren't cool.
But y'all had already been announced for brunch, right?
But also,
And they loved that.
can I tell you a secret about wrestling fans? Some of them like wrestling. Some of them just like to see people that look like hot and special. And y'all have like an aura that I think like comes across.
I appreciate that. I know you're mostly talking to him, but
I really am not. I'm just
we
trying not
bullied
to
him into
like
having an aura.
flirt with you that much.
Sure.
Me and the lovely Dark She go way back, and we have.
Oh, fantastic.
I've been asking for. Please tell me, how do you think me and Mansoor will get along?
Yeah,
And you know, she, the greatest in the world.
of course.
And she said, I think you guys are gonna have fun.
Yeah,
And we did.
we absolutely did.
It was
We had
excellent.
a blast.
I felt so
I haven't
bad
had that
though.
much fun wrestling, like probably ever.
Stop.
Okay.
Whoa, it was
No,
very
legit.
good.
Now hang on, because this is something
People
we bring
tell us
up.
this all
Hey!
the time.
We finish matches and they go, holy shit, that was so much fun. Everything reacted and we enjoyed ourselves.
Yes.
And I asked them, is it not always fun for you? And they go, no.
No.
I didn't realize that you were full time during the pandemic because one of
Yes.
the things we said, we just did an interview a little bit ago where we were talking about you guys and we were talking about how tough it's got to be to not be, you know, like people who did time in WWE.
Yeah.
Right.
And then to still be carrying the indies in the way that you did where everybody knows who you are.
Yeah.
Like, it's for you to have done that during the pandemic is nuts to me.
It's nuts, but I think we both figured out this secret that nobody wants to say, which is there's no gateway on the distribution.
Yeah.
And if you get things in front of people, if it's good, it will travel easier. It used to be you had to have them to distribute you. There's no other way for people to see the wrestling on a wide
can get
scale.
out. Yeah.
But like, we can have a clip go viral from a show with 300, 200 people at it that 1 million people see, and then we have people reaching out to get us, and it's like, that was never even an option. And the second you say that out loud, these companies that think they're in control,
Right.
which I'm not getting anyone in trouble,
No.
but they go, oh
We're
no, they're
fired."
going to figure out.
You're quite fired.
You're not fired forever. Opportunities come. All you got to do is stay in the river and you'll keep floating. But if they say out loud that they need us more than we need them, especially those of us that I think have an entertaining skill and can work with anyone and can adapt, they have no fruit to bear.
I think a lot of
Very
it, too,
eloquent.
Yeah.
right? We're very well read. We just.
I graduated
yeah.
college in 4 years, and look what it got me.
Yeah. I was
And what
an
did you
English-
study when you went to college?
I was an English major.
Oh,
I wanted to
nice.
be and then I was going to change to radio, television,
Ooh.
film, so I could write for the WWE.
It's so funny.
Ooh.
Before I decided I would be a wrestler, I also wanted to be a
My
writer.
mom
Yeah.
kept telling me, she was like, when you're done, you should be a writer. And then I told her what the writer's life is.
Be able to really, yes, just like that. And as you're going in the air, swing that hammer onto the rock, onto the Dwayne.
Oh my god.
Onto the Johnson.
So I got to. This
Yes,
is
perfect. And then push as hard as you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh
now you
my
get a little bit of forward motion.
This is like when people call combos to me in the ring, and I go, "Could you just pick one of them multiple days a week?" Obviously, I miss out on a lot of things with weekends. I get
Oh, did it count?
no.
I don't know. We got
No.
to
You gotta
stick
stick
to
the
it.
landing.
All right.
I'm thinking too much now.
If
But-
you can't leave until he does it.
I know,
miss
sis,
your
you're going to
flight.
make me miss my flight.
Okay, get out of here. Bye.
He's giving up.
I have to leave. I'm gonna stay with the boys.
It's 5:03.
Oh, you better go, girl.
That's it for me.
All right.
Oh,
Get out of here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you.
I love you, Allie.
Love
Thank you so
Get on
much,
the rock.
Savior.
We'll get you on the rock, and then we'll finish it up.
Can y'all pull her aside and
Oh wait,
tell
no,
her-
come here and put over your social media.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Allie Katch. I'm Allie Katch on Twitter and Instagram. I also have a Patreon.
Tell them that it's
No
with a K,
fucking
right?
OnlyFans.
It's
And
with
stop
a K.
asking me for one.
Stop ask?
Yeah.
No brand army.
Come on.
Thanks for the magic.
Bye, legends.
Bye.
Bye.
Is this a fucking rib?
It is
We
now.
watched him do it multiple times.
Okay, I'm gonna say this about the multiple days a week, right?
Yeah.
Most weekends a month, I'm working 2 or 3. Sometimes I'm working 4. I will overexert myself, but also I'm home all day during the week, and my partner started to see, okay, there's stuff he can do when he's here, and this time, there's times where I am home. We had to adjust our schedules a little bit, but I am missing out on a lot of weekends.
Right.
But if I can make as much money as you're making in a whole week in 2 or 3 days, and come home and have the rest of that time to myself, like, you're
still
not
home.
gone as much
Yeah,
as
you're
you
not
think.
gone.
Sure.
You know, and also like, I don't know. You know, it's like Thursday. This is how I know I'm just like an indie fuck forever. I'm supposed to be in Florida to main event and then run my own show. And they're like, "Do you want to be a surprise at an already sold out show in Canada?"
And you thought about
And I
it.
go, "Yeah, we did it."
Yeah.
You know, it's like, come on. But also,
But don't you feel like you're living the life that you dreamed you were gonna live, in a way?
I think that's the difference, is because when we were in WWE, we'd be gone for about 4 days.
Yeah.
3-4 days.
If you're on a loop.
If you're on a loop, if you're on a road loop and you do TV, you're gone for 4 days. And in those 4 days, one, you might just go to TV and do nothing. So it's not like we're fulfilled. And then on top of that, like, it's just like a different, like, I feel like if we had complete control and we were like, oh yeah, let's go do this show and we'll do whatever we want, then it's more fun and we're like living like rock stars.
Right.
But,
Can I say this? And I don't want to make y'all jealous, but I want to make you
jealous.
excited. If I got brought to a show for more than 6 hours, which is unbelievable, and had a real call time and had to wear outfits and knew I was very good at the skill that I was doing and was still treated in this way and was told by people who've never taken a fucking bump or could do what I do how to get over when they're fucking dweebs, I would quit the business immediately. Instead, yes, I played a smaller crowd sometimes, but I made more money than a lot of people on contracts I know. I had to do a lot more work to get it.
Of course.
But I have not walked into a room that I have not chosen to walk into, or walked into a room that has not known who I was for 4 years. Before that, and still now, there's people learning about me, there's things picking up. But to get to go and give a full version of Effy, to be in control of what I'm doing, to get to highlight new talents, to be excited about, like, I've never worked with this person, what can we come up with? Like, there's so much fulfillment to that where, like, yes, I feel like I'm working harder, but I don't think I could do what you guys did because, you know, I hate Hulk Hogan, but they used to suck his dick. And now we got to go suck these losers' dicks to get their approval? No way. Baby, we're stars. We know it. Not everyone is. But I'm not going to keep pretending dorks are cool because you know what dorks like?
What?
Dork shit.
Well, do me a favor. Put
Please.
your hand on this side of the controller.
My God.
We're gonna do this together. Yeah, I don't need you on that.
No,
Al.
I wanted the ghost.
You're gonna make it harder for me.
Can I say this? Me involved in this right now is not.
This is very sensual.
It is, but I also like. I don't have great function of my hands right now. We're not supposed to talk about that.
You don't have function of your hands?
No, just right now.
Oh, okay.
I love you, baby. I'm coming. And so it's, you know, I love that I've gotten dumber, but I don't. I'm really looking for someone who's willing to push the wheelchair when it gets there. You know?
You mean with a significant other?
Just anybody who's willing to push the wheelchair.
Push.
You know, I know it'll come to it. I know it's a burden. But I'll
Like
make
being
it
with
worth it.
a pro wrestler that's traveling and stuff?
Yeah. Have you ever played the game Signing Autographs or Dead?
No.
Well, you name a wrestler, and are they still signing autographs or dead?
Oh.
Where's Demolition? They're here in this warehouse near Effy, sitting at a table
We did
for
it!
12 hours.
We did it.
You did it.
No.
Thank
Did
you
it
so
together.
much.
We did
Of course. Plug your shit.
Hi, I'm Effy. I'm kind of crazy. It stands for Electric Fantastic Fuck You. It's a spirit. It's not a name. It's an energy. It's printed in the New Yorker magazine. It's legal. And I'm out here. You can find me. You have to look for me. I've wrestled all over the world. I'm coming to your town. If I'm not, ask him why. EffyLives.com. You can buy all the merch. WrestlingIs.gay. You can buy all the merch. Weekend at Effy's, the only weekly podcast where I complain to my spiritual guide and roommate, is my life really weird? And they go, yeah, it is. And I come home every week and talk about what the fuck I'm doing. It's crazy. It's fun. And we have a Patreon, Weekend at Effy's. I have the best podcast in the world. Did you know that?
Oh,
So I've heard.
that's great.
I do it. I don't listen to my art. I don't watch my art.
You
I
never
made
watch your
the art.
matches?
Only if I'm getting paid to do it. I was there. I was there.
No, but I'm.
He watches it.
I can't, and I lose my mind over it.
Yeah.
I watched some of my matches with Allie the other day, and I kept going like this to her. And she was like, what are you doing? I was like, girl, I've done some moves before. I can go. But I can also make a crowd just as excited tonight, not taking a single bump, working with professionals. Thank you all. Effy lives because they tried to kill Effy and they couldn't.
Thank you, Effy. Thank you, Allie. And everybody remember to keep it.
We gotta do our favorite
Oh, do your
pose.
favorite pose.
Oh, is it? Am I
It's
involved?
whatever you want. Do your favorite
It's
pose.
you kind of did it in the match.
Oh, wait, before I do my favorite pose, one more story. One time I got Botox because every picture I have to open my eyes and do this. And the second day, I got hit with a chair and it went away right away. You can't do it.
I don't know if we're in the frame, but everybody do your favorite pose. Keep it
Loose! But not your bussy.
Wow.